This is Happy Half Hour, a Peoria Life web show brought to you by Enjoy Peoria.
Hello, and welcome to Happy Half Hour.
On this week's episode, we sit down with the Peoria Park District to go over their fall playbook and all the cool, fun programs and events they have going on in the fall.
Later, we get ready for the third annual Food Truck Frenzy.
We'll also fill your free time with some amazing events coming up this week.
So sit back, relax, and let's have a happy half hour.
Make sure to check out the 2019 Upper Great Lakes Regional Figure Skating Championships in Peoria, October 3rd through the 7th of 2018. Here's why.
Once I take my first step on the ice, mentally I'm like, this is it, no going back now.
When you step onto the ice, it's just so smooth and relaxing.
I like the adrenaline rush when I'm on the ice.
It's amazing to see athleticism and artistry blended together in skating.
Art is just the expression of skill and creativity.
But when you try to incorporate the grace of it and the choreography and make it look effortless, that's where that art form comes in.
Each program becomes like a masterpiece of its own.
We're really excited to have the opportunity to bring the regional figure skating championships to Peoria. It's the first time in 20 years that we've had a competition of this scale.
The competition will be held at Owen Center and at the Civic Center. It brings in about 600 competitors, and a lot of these competitors are really good. They're the ones that make it to nationals eventually.
There's gonna be a lot of high-level figure skaters, so it's not something you get to see every day.
I expect to see some really good competitors and some really good skaters.
You know, there's nothing better than seeing skating live. You can watch skating on TV, and it's not the same as sitting in the crowd and seeing it live. This is an opportunity to see some of that high-level skating in person.
It's just amazing.
Welcome back to Happy Half Hour. As you know, there's always fun things going on at the Peoria Park District, whether it's different education classes, athletic programs, fun events, you name it. That's why the Park District has a really cool tool that you can use called the Playbook. It's published each season. It's basically your one-stop shop for everything Park District related. Joining us more to talk about all the fun stuff going on in the Park District in the fall is Katie McCluckey. Katie, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having us.
So the first question is, there's a number of great events still going on in the Peoria Riverfront. I mean, it's still summer. You still got some time left before the temperatures get really bad. Can you just kind of talk about what's coming up in the next month down on the riverfront?
Next month, next couple weekends more, we've got Tailgates and Tall Boys coming back up. Who's there? We've got Lee Bryce, we've got Jared Neiman, we've got Whiskey Myers. Those are some of the big names. Not to mention all the other people that will be there. So that's the weekend of September 15th. The weekend after that, the September 21st. September 21st through 23rd, Oktoberfest. Yes. Come celebrate German culture in Peoria, have a beer, have a pretzel, grab your lederhosen, and come on down, have a blast. The last weekend in September 28th through the 30th, Fine Art Fair. What a wonderful way to come down and spend a lovely afternoon on a lovely fall day and come and see some wonderful artists, some up-and-coming, some established. Come see all their beautiful works, their paintings, their sculptures, their jewelry. It's beautiful.
It's a lot of it's with the riverfront. You guys are kind of like going out with a bang because those are some of the big events too. Like some of the biggest events during the whole riverfront season, right?
Oh, definitely. They always save the big ones for the end, right?
Yeah, exactly.
they're always going all summer long, but they definitely go out with a bang.
All right, now like kind of broadening it out a little bit in the rest of the community. Talk about some of the other big events that are going on.
Well, of course. We've got other stuff. It's not just the riverfront here at the Park District. Zoo La La at the Peoria Zoo. It's Saturday, September 22nd. It's an adult night at the zoo. You can come and enjoy a progressive dinner throughout the zoo, some libations, and get some behind-the-scenes look at the zoo, some up-close animal encounters, and get to talk with some of the zoo staff, get to know a little bit more about what they do and what the animals do, and enjoy some nights out with your adult companions.
Cool. So I know October begins kind of like the busy season for fall events for you guys, for fall events and activities. Could you go over some of those activities?
Of course. So the big one is at the Playhouse starting October 1st. It's the costume swap by the Peoria Playhouse. So you bring in your gently used costumes and you receive a voucher. And then starting October 20th, you come back in to redeem that voucher and you get to take home a new to you costume. So it's a fun way. If you have little kids, you spend a lot of money with costumes and such and whatnot. And especially with Halloween coming up, it's a great time to update your just at-home play wardrobe or maybe find something for the Halloween season. We've also got the fall used book sale here at the Noble Center. Thousands of gently used books, October 20th through the 22nd. It's a great time for any book lover. They've got books, puzzles, music, collectibles, you name it, you can find it.
That's one of my favorite events because I'm a bookworm, a book dork, and I usually walk in and leave with like 3 bags of books. My fiance does too. Like literally, we're like carrying like grocery bags.
Yeah.
Size bags full of books.
And you can get such great deals because after the first day, she starts offering discounts. So you can walk away and get 100 books and spend next to nothing almost, it feels like.
See, I usually come on Sunday when it's like the 3rd or 4th day, and it's usually like 30 cents a book. And so we talked a little bit about the costume swap. Is there any other fun events that you guys are doing for Halloween?
Halloween. Yes, because we bring our A game at Halloween. Pretty much every place has a fun event, something fun to do. Halloween at the Halloween. Kids get to go trick-or-treating through Africa and get to see the animals and the whole zoo dressed up for Halloween. The Playhouse has an event, Haunted Playhouse. They've got haunted stories, a lot of fun things for the kids to get dressed up and come and enjoy Halloween. We've got Creatures of the Night at Forest Park. You get to go trick-or-treating through the Forest Park Nature Center trails and get to see if you can find any of those haunted animals. We've got a great event at the Franciscan Recreation Center, which is near and dear to my heart because I get to run that one. It's our Halloween party. We've got costume contests, we've got games, we've got fun on the run, games and bouncers. So much fun to do, lots of candy, lots of arts and crafts, everything like that. And we don't even leave it to just the people. We even take it to the dogs, too. Camp Wakanda does doggy trick-or-treating, so bring your pets out and they get treats too. You can't beat that.
So it's not only is it for there's something for all ages, but for all number of us, our pets, everything.
We get to bring our 4-legged friends out to this too and spoil them on Halloween. Costumes are required though. Well, not really. I think they're required because I think they're cute, but
well, you got to have fun with it. Like, I mean, if you walk in plain clothes, it's not like you're taking advantage of all the fun stuff you can do, and you're not really just like going all out with it.
No, you gotta go all out. It's Halloween. Go big.
Well, do you have your Halloween costume yet?
We're working on it. See, I have a 2-year-old at home, so she's into the Trolls movie. Gotcha. So we're thinking Princess Poppy and somewhere along the Trolls theme for Halloween. So yeah.
All right, well, switching gears a little bit. I know that a lot of the sports and recreation programs for the fall have already started. I'm a big softball fan, so I know games start back up at Peoria Stadium. But I know there's still some programs that are accepting registration. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Definitely. We have a ton of great programs still available. We offer a fantastic dance program. Dance classes actually start up this Sunday and into next week. Christian Navin is new to us, but she's not new to the dance arena. She's got a long history and a long career with dance, and she brings a lot of knowledge and a lot of know-how and a lot of fresh energy to revitalize our dance program and just bring it back up and let the kids learn and enjoy and have lots of fun. Dance classes for 18 months and up. And when I say up through adult, we've got adult dance classes. So if you're a kid, come out and learn jazz, learn tap, learn ballet, learn acrobatics and tumbling. And if you're adult, come out and learn the same things. We've got adult ballet, we've got adult tap, we've got ballroom for couples, we've got wedding dance where you learn the traditional wedding dances, foxtrot, swing dancing, all that kind of stuff. And then we also have salsa. We have Middle Eastern belly dance classes, so you can really learn so many different varieties here at the park. We have a beautiful dance studio at the Franciscan Recreation Complex, and we'd love, love, love to have you and let you start your dance learning career with us.
I'm gonna say my fiance has been trying to push me to sign up for one of those dance classes, which would be great, but you need like a camera there to make a blooper reel, because that's what's like, I know 100% that's what's gonna happen with me. You're gonna make a whole half an hour blooper reel just of me dancing.
Well, you have a camera, so go for it.
Exactly.
Okay with it.
Okay. All right. Well, and I know that, you know, like you guys run a really, I've been playing softball for a number of years at the stadium. I mean, you guys run a well organized program and everything. How is that, like, how important is that for the people that are, you know, don't know exactly, like, for example, the dance classes don't know exactly everything about dance, but, you know, want to learn. How important is it to have such a structured program?
It's the whole key is to have a structured program. We want to make sure that the customer is comfortable with us. It's good customer service. Having a well-structured program means that we have clients that keep wanting to come back, and clients that really learn the basics, fundamentals that can carry them from now through the rest of their lives. It gives them a good, solid structure. It gives them confidence in knowing what they're doing, and then it gives us knowing when that well-oiled machine kind of breaks down, we know where to pick it up and bring it back too. We pride ourselves on customer service. We pride ourselves in being right on the forefront and talking to customers and getting their feedback and using their feedback to really make our program strong.
So my last question, I know that while there's a lot of things you can do, you can sign up for, and things that are scheduled, a lot of fun events, there's also a lot of things in the Park District that you could just do kind of like on the drop of a dime. If you want to get up and, you know, and get outside, you don't have to sign up for anything. And I know with the fall, I mean, I'm not a big sun person, so I love the fall, and I love being outside in the fall. But there's a lot of cool things you can do. Hiking's one of them. Kind of go over some of those health benefits. I know it's a big stress relief, but there's also, of course, physical health benefits for not just hiking, but just taking advantage of a lot of things some of your parks have to offer. Can you go over some of those?
Definitely. Hiking, like you said, is a big stress relief. Getting outside, getting to breathe fresh air, getting that infusion of vitamin D before we have to go inside for those winter months. We definitely need that going into those winter months. But one of the biggest thing is allows families or friends to come together, to put down your cell phones, to put down electronic devices, and really come together and socialize and get out there and walk. Take a walk in the park. Take your kids out to play on the playground before it gets too cold. Take a hike. Get out there. Show everybody what Peoria has to offer. We've got one of the world's most beautiful drives here. Take your family, take your friends, take a picnic, and take out and go sit and enjoy those beautiful autumnal views with all the beautiful changing leaves. It's kind of one of the best times, like you said, nice cooler temperatures, but hopefully still a little bit of that sun, so you can kind of feel that warmth on your face, but just let yourself put everything away and distress as you take a hike.
Excellent. Is there anything I'm missing, Katie?
I don't think so. We've got a ton. If I did leave anything out, you can always find us on PeoriaParks.org, or like you said, pick up one of our great fall playbooks. They just came out. They're located at all Peoria Park District locations.
Including, you can also get them at the Enjoy Peoria office, which is nice. I didn't know if you knew that. So like Katie said, if you're looking to sign up for one of the classes, or check out some of their events, or just see what all the Park District has to offer, head over to their website, PeoriaParks.org. Stay tuned. More Happy Half Hours next.
Get out your calendars. We're about to fill your free time. Join us for the 3rd Annual Food Truck Frenzy, Saturday, September 15th. This event gets bigger each year, and third time is the charm. Held once again at Heritage Square in Peoria Heights, the food trucks will roll up ready to serve at 4 p.m. Live music by the dawn will be brought to you by Poor Brothers Craft Tap Room. Admission is free. Please bring a canned good or personal hygiene product to donate to the Peoria Friendship House. For more information, visit Enjoy Peoria on Facebook. Held in the pumpkin capital of the world from Wednesday, September 12th through Saturday the 15th, the 52nd Annual Morton Pumpkin Festival celebrates the beginning of the pumpkin canning season and draws over 70,000 guests for pumpkin foods, carnival rides, parades, live entertainment, a 10K race, and over 30 events, venues, and activities. To learn more, visit mortonpumpkinfestival.org. Support local arts and meet the sculptor of the masterpieces in the Ace Corridor in Peoria Heights Monday, September 10th at Village Hall. Ceremony begins at 10 a.m. For more information, go to peoriaheights.org. Head out to Hornbaker Gardens Saturday, September 15th for their annual artisan market. Featuring 35 artists, you can expect pottery, wood, photography, painting, jewelry, fiber, glass, and metal art. Enjoy live music, beer and wine, locally grown produce, bakery treats, lunch, and a henna tattoo artist. Admission is free and the market will be held from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Looking for more fun events? Head on over to our website, enjoypeoria.com, or visit us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Enjoy Peoria.
Hey, do you like coupons? Do you like discounts? Do you like saving money? Then check out the 2018-2019 Enjoy Peoria coupon book. It is filled with a ton of coupons from area attractions, restaurants, stores, and more. And the book is free. Mind blown. Stop by our office to pick up your book now or check them out on our website, enjoypeoria.com. Welcome back to Happy Half Hour. In the last few years, you have seen a number of food trucks start up in the Peoria area, and you may have sampled some of their cuisine. But have you had the opportunity to try them all in one setting? If not, you have to head out to Food Truck Frenzy coming up. It's a festival where people can try out all different kinds of foods in all different kinds of food trucks in the Peoria area. Joining us more to talk about Food Truck Frenzy is Ashley Randall from our office, Enjoy Peoria, and Karen Harris, the owner and operator of Nacho Mama's Grilled Cheese. Thank you both for joining us.
Well, thanks for having me, Andrew.
You know how much of a tongue twister that can be?
Yeah.
Call us Nacho Mamas.
So Ashley, this is the third year that Enjoy Peoria and Poor Brothers Craft Tap Room in Heritage Square in the Heights have hosted the event. Is there anything new that people can enjoy this year?
Something that we're really excited about, it's a benefit for Heritage Square as well. The parking lot is completely freshly paved now. So it's going to make it so much easier for all of the guests and patrons and that sort of thing to navigate. It's going to be easier for those that have those, like, it's not, if you have a wheelchair or little ones or that sort of thing, it's going to make it so much easier to navigate the festival.
You don't have to walk around the gravel the whole time.
Exactly.
Awesome. I totally didn't even think about that.
And it's going to be much better lit as well. As the sun goes down, we heard some feedback last year that it was a little too dark. You couldn't quite see what you were eating, that sort of thing. All of those problems have been fixed this year.
And I know they were already doing some of the construction stuff with the new addition to Heritage Square. Now that's the building physically is put together and everything, and it looks really cool. I feel like it'll be a sweet backdrop for.
Heritage Square is absolutely beautiful.
So, what kind of food will people be able to try out?
Oh, there's so many different options of food this year. You're going to have healthy options like fish and chicken tacos and quinoa bowls. There's going to be amazing barbecue. We have Butch's Place as well as Hickory Catering. They're going to be offering some amazing barbecue. You're going to expect Cajun food as well, which is going to be delicious. Little holdover from Mardi Gras in May. There'll be tamales. There's going to be so many different kinds of food. There's something for everyone.
So, and the cool thing is, there's a lot of the food trucks from the last couple of years that people have gotten to know and love, and some new options too. So people can do a little mixture of both. Right?
Yes, and one of my personal favorites that you can expect every year is some gourmet grilled cheese.
Yes, thank you.
So, obviously it's called Food Truck Frenzy. It's to try out the food at some of the food trucks in the area. Talk about what else will be going on. I know there's other things people will be able to do.
Yeah, absolutely. Since we're partnering with Poor Brothers, there's going to be several beer trucks.
What?
I just really want to focus on that.
When
Yeah,
did this
several beer
happen?
trucks.
Good job, Robbie.
Yes, absolutely. There'll also be shaved ice. I can't ever pass up a good shaved ice. And there's also going to be a ton of desserts, brownies, cookies, sundaes, ice cream. Like I said, if you can't find something that you like at Food Truck Frenzy, you probably don't like food.
So it's like you can get there at the beginning, have an appetizer, wait a little bit, have dinner, wait a little bit, have dessert, and then in the meantime, in between all those, you can try out some of the different beer from Poor Brothers and some of their partners.
Yes.
Besides food and what you can eat, some other activities going on. Can you talk about those?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll also be doing a drive for the Peoria Friendship House. Cool. That is we pick a charity to benefit each year. So if you can bring either a personal hygiene product or a non-perishable food item. Those would be great. The Friendship House is always in constant need of personal hygiene products first and foremost before anything else. So if you have any of that, it would be really, really great to show them some love, bring that out, but always, of course, the non-perishable food items.
And those are two things that, it's really easy for
Everyone's
people to just
got.
be able to pick up and,
Yep.
and bring by.
Yep.
So, Karen, from the food truck operator standpoint, what makes a festival so fun? Because you've been, the first 2 years, and obviously going to be here this time around.
Yeah.
So, what makes it so fun for you guys?
Well, because we get to serve with all the other vendors and get to see all the new ones. I mean, now, since the first one, we have actually been able to serve more together at different things, like businesses such as HGS, Caterpillar, those will have us all come down, and so we serve together as a group sometimes. And then over at Tower Park on Fridays, they have the Food Truck Friday, where there was us, Trail and Smoke, Snowy's school bus, us, and Sam's hot dogs. And so we get to do that, but now we get to do it on a more larger scale and get to be back kind of like where our roots were when things were so controversial with food trucks back 3 years ago. And now here we are, and it's no big deal, and we all get to set up in a beautiful new spot and maybe just kind of reset everything and be great.
That's one thing that I think people don't get is, for you guys, I mean, it is kind of competition because it's your own business and it's someone else's business, business. But you guys all work well together. It's kind of like a community.
Exactly. And there's been times where I've been asked to events and it's like, 200 to 300 people and you're the only food vendor. And I'm like, no, let's get some more friends on board. As much as it is great to just pocket a bunch of money, I'd rather put out a better product than, just throwing stuff out the window that I don't completely agree with, but I have to do it because of the amount of people coming out and the time limit that they have for lunch. So everything we do is made to order, and it takes a few minutes to cook these things, and they don't have time. So, but yeah.
And it's like, you all share the same idea, I mean, someone else had the same idea you did and has a passion for it.
Exactly.
Just as much of a passion as you do. So kind of speaking on that, over the last couple of years, the food truck craze, that's the second time I've done that.
It's
the
all right.
food truck craze is, it's really taken off in the Peoria.
Mobile vending in general.
Mobile, yeah. Not only the food trucks, but you have, some of the,
You have
like
clothing.
the clothing. There's
Rack,
Yes.
Raisin.
Fox and Pine's a new one, the
Yeah.
trolley.
Yeah.
What's kind of, I know this has been a big trend in bigger cities. What kind of has made that take off in the Peoria area?
Well, I would say, and you could speak better to this than I can, but just on a basic level, the investment. For those people that want to have a restaurant, they want to serve food, they have that gift for that. A brick and mortar restaurant is such a large investment with so much overhead and staffing and everything that goes along with that. Where a food truck is a much smaller investment that can help you build. You can build that following, you can build that reputation to eventually, hopefully, have a brick and mortar restaurant.
Yeah.
I was in that boat. We were looking, and I think we're gonna stay food trucks. So.
Because it's such a cool thing, and you've kind of built your name off of the food truck.
Exactly, and even though we have our issues, and I've blown 3 motors, and I've broken down in the most horrible of places, and just awful things sometimes have happened. But it's the chaos that keeps you going. The time crunch. You have to be at a certain spot. You have to get all this stuff prepped and get there on time, and you don't even know if you're making money until you open your window. So it's just that rush of things where I feel like in a brick and mortar too, when looking at our economy and things like that, I think it's better just to stick with something mobile.
Mm-hmm. Well, it is really interesting to hear like your side of it, like what it's like on the operator point, because obviously we don't own a food truck, but we like to eat at food trucks. So it is cool to hear from the other side. And,
yeah.
So with Food Truck Frenzy, when is it and where is it?
It will be Saturday, September 15th at Heritage Square. The trucks are going to be rolling in and getting ready around 3, but they're going to be ready to serve food around 4. Okay. There's going to be live music. There'll be bands. We're still working out some of the logistics on when that time they're going to start and that sort of thing. But there's going to be an opener. His name is Jake Willis. The headliner for the night will be a band out of Western Illinois. They have an amazing following. They're called The Dawn. So we're really, and anyone that visited last year's food truck, the band was amazing. We're expecting The Dawn to be just as much fun. Everyone's going to be out there working off all that food that they're planning to be eating.
And the big question, is it free to attend?
It is free to attend.
Everyone loves the free events.
Yes.
It is free to attend. So please come, bring your kids, bring your leashed animals, yes, everyone is welcome.
Obviously, the food, you pay for the food and for the drinks and whatnot, but to walk in and have a good time, it's free to do that.
I would also recommend bringing a lawn chair.
Okay, sounds good.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, thank you both for joining us, and I know on my end, looking I'm really pumped for it just because I love food and I love all the food that all the food I've had so far from all the food trucks in the area has been awesome. So if you want to learn more about Food Truck Frenzy, you could just head over to our website or head over to our Facebook page, Enjoy Peoria, and just follow the link to the event page that way. Stay tuned. More Happy Half Hours next.
The Pumpkin Festival is like homecoming.
It's that time of year that all ages, young and old, come together to enjoy the great character Morton and the atmosphere that makes Morton so special.
This is the pumpkin capital of the world, period. We do more pumpkin here than any place in the world.
We're from Andover, Kansas, and we drove up this morning to take part in the Pumpkin Festival. It's been years since we've come up, and we wanted to get ourselves reacquainted and have some pumpkin.
You can do about anything pumpkin, from eating anything pumpkin, from chili to cookies to ice cream.
I'm going to fill up with pumpkin ice cream and pumpkin, I don't know, whatever else I can get. Cheesecake, maybe.
You think this is long, you wait until the pumpkin pancakes. This line will be thicker and it'll go all the way back. It'll go all the way around the bank and it just goes on. They'll wait because it's so good.
Carving pumpkins, we had decorating pumpkins. We have pumpkin princess pageant.
The parade has always been a good event. The carnival, of course, has always been a good event.
Just so much. You won't have trouble staying busy.
My favorite thing is just the experience of it. I think it brings people together. Reminds us that we're all one.
It's really small town America in action. The 4,000 volunteers, all the businesses help put it on.
I've been to state fairs and I've been to community events. I've been to a lot of different things. I believe this is the best community festival in the state.
We invite many visitors to come and see Morton. Unique, I hear that a lot from a lot of people. And people I work with, they always come to the Pumpkin Festival. So this festival will be here for generations.
You know, it's a wonderful time.
All right, so Ashley, there's a lot of fun stuff coming up this weekend. First and foremost, Food Truck Frenzy. Are you excited for it?
I'm so excited. There's been so much work that's been put into this event. The food trucks that are coming out this year are going to be delicious. Everybody's super excited to see all the folks that come out. Let's get full.
I'm totally excited for the food because I love food, and all the food trucks that are here, all the food trucks in the Peoria area, they just awesome, delicious dishes. So I'm really pumped about that. Another big event coming up, obviously, is one of the biggest ones in the area, the Morton Pumpkin Festival. It's the pumpkin capital of the world. Yes. Basically everything pumpkin.
I just all the things pumpkin. It's basically just paradise for a pumpkin lover. Let's just pumpkin spice it up.
And then another big event, which is a fun one, is at Junction City, the Wine and Whiskey Walk. Are you a wine person?
I am. I'm a wine person.
And I'm very much a whiskey person. So it seems like a really cool, fun event. You get to try different whiskeys, different kinds of wine, and enjoy everything that Junction City has to offer.
Yeah, and what's great about it is that since it's at Junction City, you can go do the Wine and Whiskey Walk and then walk or Uber, safe driving folks, down to Food Truck Festival. Yeah. And get some food.
And it's the trail, it goes from Junction City to Heritage Square, so it's an easy walk, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And there's going to be great live entertainment out at the Frenzy as well.
Excellent. Well, that's it for this week's show. And remember, if you're always looking for a new attraction or a new restaurant to try out, or maybe a cool event to hit up, you can always go to our website, enjoypeoria.com, or check us out on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and Enjoy Peoria. Thank you so much and have a good day.
PeoriaLife.com.